What's happening, people? Hope you're alright this lovely Sunday morning, having a good one. Again, just a quick one, firing on. Last week was madness, man. I was fucking head up my arse last week. Thank you to all the nice people who've reached out. Thank you to all the nice people with real intentions and true intentions who meant what they said. Thank you to everyone who uplifted me. That's been the main thing. So again, a lot of you, sometimes people don't get recognition for what they do to help other people. So again, sometimes people pray to God for help, they get the help and don't pray to God and say thank you. So again, I just want to thank you all for getting me out of that little place. My own fault to be in there, it is what it is. So I've just been, like, as I say, off work, and it's the sad news about Johnny Owens, and during that bad time, I had people who I thought were friends reaching out to me, but it was an ulterior motive. I had Johnny in the background saying to me, whenever you need a break, mate, you can go and stay in my house up in the Lake District. You can come and stay with me, Ditch. Look, please, bro. What a man. He used to talk about me all the time about the railways, give me massive advice what to do and how to project my career and how to go further on in life. So to Johnny, his family, his friends, 3D, Dougie, Dean, Ash, the lot of yous boys, Steve Wright as well. I know you're very close. I'm thinking of yous all. Anyone ever needs a chat, you're more than welcome to ring me, mate, and have a chat, you get what I'm saying? Even if it's just to laugh about a few things, what happens, and just a few things Johnny said, or the random messages he sends us. But I'm there for anyone. My intentions are pure and I'll always help anybody, yeah? Now, to change the subject on this one now, I'm going to clickbait this one a bit, but it's going to be the last video I do responding to people like that, and I don't think it's going to need much more of a response after I speak. I've got a fella who's a boxing trainer. He trained as hard for one day. He's now been targeting me in videos for 3 days. He's been saying my videos at 18k and you haven't even responded to me, Then I know personally someone's had a word with him, not on my behalf, and made him change his mind on the old perspective. I don't need people to have a word with you, but you keep talking about me if you want. I've not got an issue with you. Don't know you. Don't need to know you. Don't want to know you. If I had a problem with you and I didn't like you, I'd reach out and ask for your number. My Instagram's open, private. You have to send it a request, to be fair, but you can always send me a message if you want my number, mate. I was in Buckhurst the other day with one of my friends who has people from his gym training in your gym. He offered me whatever he offered me. I said, nah, man, it's not worth it. Not worth it. So again, bro, I'm going to work every day. I got caught up in something the other day and you're just dragging the arse out of it and keep making videos about me. So you had a boxing career yourself. I've never heard of you in boxing, ever. And I can follow boxing well. People have heard of you more for being Lazar's trainer for one day and for talking about me and Ben than what they did in your whole boxing career. Again, it's sad. That's not me having a dig, bro. It's just me, like, showing facts here, mate. Like, there's no need for you to be talking about me at all. There's no need for you to be on YouTube platform, especially while I'm on a license going on that you're going to smash my head in. What I done the other day was a joke on my behalf. It was embarrassing what I done the other day. I get that. But with yourself, you've dragged this on now and keep mentioning me and calling me. And just because I've had no one step to you doesn't mean, like, I can't, bro. So just get that, mate. And whatever you say and do, I've messaged under your video and said to you, bro, you either like talking or you like the attention of talking about me, or you've got an issue and want my number. Either one, get hold of me. And then you make a video instead of sending me your number or getting hold of me for your number. That just shows what YouTube is and what people are. Again, I'm not a boxer, bro. I'm not a fighter. You talk about, yeah, me and you getting in the summer and, like, you know, we'll do it on this fight crap. I wouldn't give you a payday. That'll be a bigger payday than what you've had in your whole boxing career. And again, I disagree with people on YouTube getting paid to fight. Totally. Myself even. Who the fuck am I to demand money? But I know with yourself, that's what's in your head, chasing these videos with me. And then you'll probably do one saying I'll fight you anyway for nothing, bro. I wouldn't do anything unless it's fully licensed and in a place, and I wouldn't do it with you because of how you've gone about it, and I just don't like you. Not an issue with you, I'm not going to bring it forward with me, but there's no need to speak about me, mate. As I say, people need to realise, and The old school way of getting in touch with people and just getting a number if you've got an issue's gone out the window now. People do indirect stuff and befriend you and then just throw you under the buses, or do what this guy's doing and just drag your name to the mud. So again, yeah, no issue with you. You won't see me fighting you, mate. That's not me shithousing it, but I've got bigger things to do with the ex-offenders. I've got bigger things to do with work. I've got bigger things to do in life. I've got bigger things to do for myself. So all this shit has dragged me massively away from projecting to ex-offenders how to try and rehabilitate and come away from crime. So this is the last video I'll ever be doing talking about anyone like that, because now it's the fact of what do I want? Do I want to actually help people, or do I want to be involved in some fucking circus? Some proper idiot circus of people just using each other, throwing each other under the bus, using each other's name, falling out with each other, telling people what he said and she said. So, do a fuck, mate. So, again, people get in touch with me and say, why don't you create a channel and get donations? Why the fuck am I going to get donations for, mate? For what? What do I need donations for? Half these people haven't got charities around them and ask for them, for what? For your life, to fund your lifestyle, to fund it, for what? You know, if you've got a registered charity what's actually doing help and you're actually doing it, good on you, you deserve them. But I just don't see the donation side of it, to be fair. I don't get it at all. You get people in the comments saying you're jealous because they're, what the fuck would I be jealous? I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees, if that makes any sense to you. Now again, Darren G, I went on Brian Cockrell's podcast the other day. Best chat I've ever had. Ever. What a man. Him and Emma, lovely people. After that, Darren's now calling Brian a crackhead, a nonce, a bully, a this. Just reiterate, right? That's because I probably went on there and he's now targeting Brian. He's now saying Brian is exposure TV. Brian's not exposure TV. Anyone with a fucking brain cell can realise that. Do you get what I'm saying? Anyone with a brain cell. You done a video about your enemies. I did watch that video about your enemies. I'm not your enemy. You talk about me every fucking night on YouTube lives, mate. Every night. You don't see me respond to you, lad. You don't have to bark to every dog what barks back at you. Do you get what I'm saying? I've learned things from you that you don't even see in the background. Like, just watch how you've dealt with trolls, and you've been trolled to fuck. I got trolled bad the other day and it got me. You've been trolled for years, and the worst thing is you've never changed. So that is who you are. Give you that, I'll give you credit for that. But you're talking grasses, nonsense, paedophiles. You're talking all that about people you've grown up with and known all your life, but they're all still in their own area and still allowed in their own area. The thing with the bike seat the other day, I know everyone in that area where that happened, right? Everybody. Nobody knows who done that, and everyone just thinks it was a setup and it was fake because of what happened in Fight Club took the attention off yourself. Me personally, Darren, hand on heart, mate. You go on about me and I've said this and I've said that. Look, I done a podcast, yeah. I've got your family on my thing, bro, who big me up for like not mentioning them on it too much and just for being honest. So with yourself, you didn't ever see me once say that you grew me and all that, mate. That was in the title. I weren't involved in the title. I don't know how to do that and what to do at that time. I rolled with it. Yeah, I did make comments about you, and I stand by every one of them. Yes, I did make comments about your family, and I stand by every one of them. But at the same time, people have grown up and people have changed. So, again, if any of your nephews, nieces ever needed me, mate, I'd be there in an heartbeat to help them. Just out of respect for your other brothers as well. Not for you. So, I'm more easy to reach out to from your nieces and nephews than what you are. I'm available and I'll help them more than you'll ever help them if they ever need it. And the type of person I'm being is to help the likes of your nieces and nephews in Liverpool, and I'm not turning coat on the city calling everyone a drug dealing nonce and a grass, and I'm not doing it that way. I'm trying to do it the proper way and just show them I'm not anti-drugs or anti-gangs or anti-knives. I'm not anti-anything. But when you're ready to change, hit me up. And move, these dogs are going mad. When you're ready and when you want to, hit me up, I'll get you in work. That's all I can do. Do you get what I mean? So yeah, that's, I couldn't give a fuck about you, mate. How can I put it? The snitchy bumbleclad thing as well. Let's just look at this, right? I served 4 years less than you, and you went away for conspiracy to murder. I went away for 23 grams of Charlie, but I served only 4 years less than what you did. Maximum 5 years less. And the charges for 123 grams, I get slapped with that. You, conspiracy to murder. Don't get me wrong, my sentence was upped while I was inside for certain things I was doing, but I served 4 or 5 years less than you did for a conspiracy to murder. I don't need to justify what that looks like to anyone. That's a fact. Do you get what I'm still on license for my crime now. You're not. Your license is finished. I'm still on license for my crime. Like, it's a weird world when that can happen. Anyone who I know gets conspiracy to murder charge nowadays. You get 30, 35 years like the other people that was involved in your case. You got 18 to 9. Again, I don't want to be pulling you up on these things and making an argument between us, mate, but I'm sick of like always being the nice guy and trying to not get involved in stuff and always getting picked on and made to do videos back and respond to people. Again, the boxing trainer, I ain't got a problem with you, lad. You crack on with your life, bro. If you want me to help you get out there and get you a fight, I'll do that all day long and get you out there and help you, but the way you're going about it's madness. And like, I've had people phoning me from your own manor, and I'm not, see me, lad, I'm not like that. I was, easily could be. But again, I'm not an arcade, mate. You'd probably flatter me in the street, probably flatter me in the ring. Well, I'm not, no questions about that. You won't see me arguing about that. But I wouldn't have, I'd have the balls to get there. But I don't even know you. I've got no issue with you. You've got one with me, I haven't got one with you. So yeah, it's sad. It's weird, proper weird. People who have proper liked and proper thought highly of just use and abuse you, mate, right the way through this YouTube, and it's constantly snakes and ladders. That's what YouTube is. You're up and then you're down a ladder, then you're up and then you're it's like that, but there's never a finish. So you start a game of snakes and ladders, you'll play it for 20 minutes and then you give up because you never get to the finish. It's just the same as YouTube. So I couldn't give a fuck about YouTube, to be honest with you. It's the people who continue to support me and send me nice messages who are the only reason I come on and to respond to people who do this. My main focus and my main everyday social media platform is Instagram. Again, it's a lot more personal with people. You're a lot more in touch with people, and it's a lot more straightforward and easier to get in touch with people. I've watched loads of videos lately off the few days off I've had of people just using everybody else's name, clickbaiting, making comments on people's lives and what they've done and said and this and that. So I sit back and think, hang on a minute, everyone's a good guy, but everyone still wants to call other people out on their problems. So I sat in bed this morning and thought, you know what, it's Sunday, going to work in a bit, might as well just do a little video, address the two people who spoke about me, Lazar as well. Let me address Lazar. Everyone knows, including Lazar, that me and him we're never going to be best of mates, are we? But we had a chat the other day on the phone, and it's YouTube. I phoned him and I actually said, look man, I give up, but you've done me in it, what can I say? I give up. I don't want to go back, I'm done. So I hope the platform he's got now he uses in the right way, man. It's not me advising him, lad. He knows he's not daft. People think he's daft, he's not stupid, and he's had me fucking frothing at them out in here, and he'll be laughing, watching, thinking, I fucking had you there. But you've had me, bro. I've had you, you've had me. When does it stop until someone says I've had enough, mate? You know? So respect the decision what you've made and just drop me out. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so that's as far as it goes. Brian Cockrell and Emma have had a bit of stick as well off this Darren. Brian and Emma are old school, man. Like, there's a thing called image, what everyone's got on social media now, and image and placebo and Brian's generation is pride, innit? So it's not like our generation what people chasing ego. People read comments and believe them. People read comments calling them the best thing in sliced bread and they walk away believing it. That's fantastic, right? To walk on with and to use in your head to know people are supporting you. But what's not good for is for you to think you're better than other people and you can tell people how to live and what to do and this, that. Everyone's tried that angle on YouTube when they first come on and everyone's tried to do that. The more you're out there and the more good you do, I can only try and help anyone is by saying it, the more good you do, the worse people come for you. Whether they're not coming for you now, it's due. It always is due. It's always around the corner. So me, I'm going back to what I was doing now. This whole saga the past few weeks has baffled me that. So yeah, my platform, well, little platform, is being drifted off track massively through trying to promote other people and other things. So now my main focus is back on the ex-cons, back on the youngsters, man, back on the changing the narrative. Everyone's got a reason to be on here, or say they have a reason. Some people slip off and forget the reason. I've been guilty of being one of them the past few weeks. So again, I'm on here for the youngsters, I'm on here for the older people, any ex-con. Whether you're an ex-con or you've never been in trouble but you're on the verge of it, get in touch with me, man. People who've never been in trouble and I'm not disregarding you and saying you don't need help, but like my focus is ex-cons for what I had to go through when I first come home. Do you get what I'm saying? I've been in jail since I was 14, I've done jails up and down the country. I've been in the worst jails down south, the worst jails up north. I've been in the best jails down south and the best jails up north. I've met good people all around the country, all over London. I've got my majority of my friends are in London while I'm down here, and it's all over London. I've had friends from Colney, Swales. I've had friends from everywhere who I've kept in touch with, all on a good path. Some of them aren't, but I'm not engaging with the ones who aren't. I'm not doing nothing wrong with the ones who aren't. I'm just trying to advise and help them. So everyone, I appreciate the support I've had the past few days massively. The real ones who kept in touch with me and spoke to me with no ulterior motive, respect that massively, lad. I went to see Paul Stansby in Ipswich the other day. I'll be going on a podcast with Paul very, very soon. I've seen Darren as well, I've mentioned Darren mentioning Billy Moore, this and Billy Moore. Billy Moore is the true representative of what we need in Liverpool to be representing on a platform as social media. Myself, I can try and say that about myself, but I get slipped into shit with you and slipped into shit with other people. Billy is who we should have representing the city on a social platform with his brother Joe. What they're doing is unbelievable, especially for autism, especially for people's confidence, and especially for the city. It's not getting painted in a bad light by them guys, and that especially Bill. So what you say about Bill is disgusting. He's not involved in trolling, mate, and it's sad, you know. It's proper sad when you are the biggest troll and your network of people are the biggest trolls. You, Atwood, you're all combined trolling bastards. Do you get what I'm saying? And he clickbaited me the other day, Atwood, put me bib. Why? Why haven't you ever clickbaited good things I've done? And when I mention it on Paul Venice's live that you clickbaited me, you take it down. Like, you block me on all social media platforms, lad. You block me off Instagram and everything. I've never done. Why? Why? I don't troll you. I don't. It's just because you're friends with him. Your network of people around you is fucking horrible, spiteful, horrible energy, bad energy. You've all got mad auras about you. It's not nice. So yeah, I'm going back to what I'm doing, what I was doing, what I enjoy doing, and yeah, enjoying me life. Anyone who's got an issue with me, I haven't got one with you. Anyone who owes me money, you can keep it. If you've got beef with me, don't phone me. If you've got beef with me, phone me. Whatever you want to do, but the video side of it is embarrassed with men. So don't be this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I don't know what else to do. If anyone ever wants to get hold of me, I'm not the hardest person to get hold of. I'm very easy, and most of the people who are on the YouTube platforms have got my number. So I'm not hard to get hold of. Again, sad to say, most people have got my number, but don't phone me, but speak about me. So people, respect for the help you've given me. Respect for the positive messages, the lovely messages, the moving forward messages, everything about it. And with regards to people on YouTube, it's just a circus. It's a circus. It's, you know, there's like Uncle K and that, like they make videos talk about people, but if you look and listen, they're having banter. It's not me supporting anything and like saying I'm with them or I'm friends with them, and I'm just saying, like, you'd rather the enemy you know than the enemy you don't, if that makes sense. So I'd rather know exposure in Uncle K and that make videos about people and they just have banter and talk about everyone. That's the enemy you know. Wouldn't class them as an enemy, but like, you understand me. The enemy you don't know is the one who comes to you as a friend and talks to you as a friend and then bam, switches in a second or does something to just, it's, look around, people. And me personally, I know after the other day it was like a sign of who to watch out for around me, and what motives to watch out for. See me, I'm happy being on my own in this YouTube thing, in this Instagram thing. I don't need anyone at all. Other people need everybody else to help them. I don't need anyone, and I'd love to have loads of friends. I'd love for people to look at me the way I've looked at them. I'd love for people to value a friendship the way I have. It doesn't happen. I've got a couple of friends on here, and you know, fighting trolls. You know you're there, bro. You know you're there. No matter what people say about Paul, yeah, he doesn't change for no one. He doesn't change for no one. I respect that massively. I respect that. I'm not slipping anyone's name out, but you know, we've been together for the past year, having a chat and helping each other out. So yeah, everyone else, man, you know who you are. You speak to me every day, or you message every day on social media. It's not to be projected everywhere. But people, thank you. Have a lovely Sunday. I'm about to get dressed, fuck off to work. And again, thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the messages. Peace out, people.